Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel where I don't post very often. I want to make a video documenting this game from, I think it's 1955, 52. Copyright, there it is. Copyright 1952. And it's called Stadium Checkers. There's no other video. There's one video of this little kid playing with it, but he's just kind of messing with it and he's really little. There's no actual, anybody actually playing it. And I got this at the thrift store. Now, our thrift stores, like to freaking tape their boxes shut, which I get. You're trying not to lose pieces. You don't want pieces all over your store, but seriously, this is overkill. Absolute overkill. They destroy more games this way. There's sometimes you find some vintage games and you're just heartbroken. They went all the way around the back too. You can kind of see where I pulled the tape off, and I didn't feel so bad pulling off some of the finish off this because it's white, but yeah, it's just a shame when they do that. But I knew this game was worth picking up anyway. It looks super cool. It was only 50 cents too, so I can't complain, and I know it's worth more than that. I've played it already. It's actually really fun. And this is kind of how it is if you want to screen capture the actual the instructions, just in case maybe you have a game and this part doesn't exist. But basically, the object of the game is to get these balls down in the center here. Ooh, come on, camera. There we go. So, you get 5 balls. There are 4 colors. That was another thing that was really cool about this game. All the pieces were there, and it's in excellent shape. The box was not, though, which is probably why it sat there and then went to half off, because it was 99 cents and then they marked it to half off. But you have 4 colors, and I think you can play 2 to 4 players, though we only played with 2 players, but I can see how this game would be really chaotic and a lot of fun if you had all 4 players. But you put your balls, so there's like these little little things where these things go, and those are kind of like the markers to know, like, you put your balls between these ones, you put your balls between these ones, so it's kind of it's stuck into quarters. And so what you do is you turn it. Well, to begin with, what you do is, here, let's go back. Well, this thing moves around, and there's like different tracks that move around. So what you do is that when it's your turn, you pick you have your color, and you say, okay, I'm going to move this ball into that little hole. So you move it, and it goes. Now, if any of the other balls fall in at the same time, you're basically just helping your opponent get quicker down in here. Or you could also push your opponent in a different direction that doesn't help them, which is where the 4-player, I think it's a little bit more chaotic than the 2-player playing across from each other. So you just keep going, and you go, okay, well, I want this green ball into that one. So you turn this track, and it goes. And then you just keep going. So we'll just play with this ball. And so you get it down to that one, get it down to that one, which then gets it down to that one. And then you have to get it into your hole. So this is the green's hole, this is the blue's hole, the white's hole, and the yellow's hole. And then you go like this, and it falls down, and there's like this little kind of like a return thing, like at a bowling alley. Here, look, let me see if I can put one down the hole. I'll just take this ball and put it down the hole, and it just kind of collects them right there. So then once you get all of your balls down the hole, you win. And so it's kind of, but you know, you move them around and multiples will fall through, and yeah, that's kind of how it goes. At least that's how I interpreted the rules. Yeah, it's a cool game. I'm excited. I'm going to have it for sale on eBay. I don't know how much I'm going to list it for yet, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.